dear brothers of planet Earth. I am Rowena. To be here in another round of the journey of forgiveness is a reason of much joy for my heart. This process of releasing the souls of your ancestors, it is not a simple process. It is not a process that happens 100% as we wish. Some souls in this great tree of your ancestors participated in your life, not as precursors of your lineage, they just participated. Most of the time, they did you a great deal of harm, causing pain, suffering, and violence. Some of these souls have been freeing themselves of these feelings over time. Do not judge them. Everyone can change, everyone can have sincere repentance. And when this happens, these souls ask the karmic council to allow them to be part of the generation of new beings and to pass on their experience. We need to explain something. Souls are composed of fractals, which are little pieces of the soul that go through the whole process of evolution, each one in its own time. Each incarnation has a fractal involved. The soul is only one. It is as if it were a central point interconnected to n others. So each one of these fractals lives a life somewhere in the universe. They go through excellent situations and stressful, violent, painful situations. I might even say extremely painful. This echoes in the soul, and each time one of these fractals incarnates again, it is planned for him to experience that feeling lived. Those who have committed such offenses against any of the fractals of the soul is also a small fractal of that larger soul. Then you know that the fractal of that soul that was so violated will incarnate as an agreement with the karmic council. It prepares itself to be the generator of that physical body, so that it can pass on to that fractal that it once hurt, made so much pain. It can pass on a new feeling, a feeling of love, of forgiveness, and of evolution. I do not say that this is an easy process, because as you live together as mother and child or father and child, all that memory comes back. Even if within this planet where you remember nothing, the feeling exists. There is a pain still embedded in that fractal that suffered the aggression. And he looks at the other and he does not understand why he feels something bad towards the other. So this is a process allowed by the karmic council. Why is this? So that the one who caused the suffering may be filled with pure love, so that he may definitely know how to exercise unconditional love. It does not matter that that son mistreats him so much, that son makes him suffer so much, that that son does not have love for him. But he will be exercising love. So for him there is an evolution, and for the one who received the aggression, if he does not forgive, if he cannot forget, there is also a lesson here. Forgiveness has not yet been possible, and new encounters will take place until one day this will all pass and both can look at each other, live together, and have pure unconditional love. My brothers and sisters, the relationships between souls are very complex. You know part of it. Some have the belief that they only live with ancestors, that whoever is on their path today is someone from the past. This is only true from one point of view, but you need to learn lessons. Lessons exist in every soul. So if you have committed something and you need to learn a lesson, a new soul can come along and teach you the lesson that you need. Even if it was not the soul that had contact with you in the past, the lesson comes back, not the soul. Souls usually return within the same family circle when it is in the interest of that group's evolution. Otherwise, not. Souls hop around the planet. They incarnate every time in a different place, in different families, in different customs, so that it learns new things. Imagine if a soul was born in a city and reincarnated again and again in the same city, in the same family, only changing place, only changing the relationship. What would this soul learn? Nothing. And I would say that with each incarnation, it will come more and more angry, because it can no longer bear to live with the same souls repeating everything the same way. So break those beliefs that whoever is on your path, whoever is your father, your mother, your brothers and sisters, are your children, are souls from the past coming back. No, they are souls from the past coming back, but not your family, not your ancestors. They are other souls who bring with them the lessons that you need to learn and that you will have to teach them as well. It is an exchange. You learn and you teach. So what comes back for their walks are the lessons, not the souls. Souls that keep coming back in the same circle are souls of no light, that chase other souls, that don't leave them alone. So they incarnate every time that other fractal incarnates and come along to disturb. So break those beliefs. You get back lessons, not souls. This is a misconception that you have been taught. There is karma, what we call lessons. There is, but it is not the same souls that will apply the lessons to you. It will be others. The lesson is the same, but other souls will be the teachers. So many of you may be seeing people that you do not know. Of course not. They are people who are part of your ancestors, not your family today. And you will see many faces, maybe situations, maybe scenes. And what has already been said, it is not to remember this, it is not to keep trying to understand who that person is. It is someone from the past, it is an ancestor of yours whose lineage brought you here, like, let's say, human clothing, but the connection remained. So ask the Round Master to remove any and all memories and thoughts that may be within you. And if it hurts, if that's coming up, it is because you need to forgive. The connection is reminding you of the facts of your soul walk. So what is missing here? The forgiveness of that soul that once did you so much harm. If you don't forgive, that connection is not broken. So it is up to you to forgive. It is up to you to release that soul and consequently release yourself. There are other points which I will not go into today. Not all connections are broken. The whole process is being done with a lot of unconditional love, where each soul is made aware that this is happening. The vast majority agree because they want to be free. They suffer a lot without even knowing why, but they suffer. And this liberation will bring peace to their hearts. But there are dark-hearted souls in the middle of this great tree. Souls who do not accept the severing of these connections. But one thing I can assure you of, they will be broken. But this is for the end of this round. It will be Brother Saint Germain who will take care of these more difficult connections. So just surrender. And any feelings of pain, ask the Master of the round to help your soul release, to forgive, so that it stops echoing in your own path. And be ready to fly higher and higher. This message was channeled by Vania Rodrigues, and it was read for you by Adriana.